50 years ago this summer, thousands of Vietnamese refugees were brought to America to start a new life after the fall of Saigon. Fort Chaffee was one of the only a few places in the U.S. where refugees were housed. Tonight, the Fort Chaffee Historic District hosted a very special reunion, bringing back those that started a new life there.
We landed in Fort Chaffee at night. So we hardly see anything except a lot of land, green grass, and it kind of like dawn already. So we look out and we wonder, is this where we're gonna live?
Nguyen Tran was 18 when she and her mom and dad and 8 siblings landed at the Fort Smith Airport to start a new life. She says walking around the base brought back a lot of memories.
I did get to go see the barrack type that we stay in. You know, how in the world did they fit about 50, 60 people in one barrack? We walk around, get up in the morning, go line up and get food, breakfast. We don't miss anything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Vivian Quang Long was a teenager when she came to Fort Chaffee.
The first day we was here with the bus stop and we get out, all I did was just crying because I was homesick. I was with my sister family and I was all by myself.
She says, though, it didn't take long for she and her sisters to feel at home.
We owe big time with the American people at that time. All the people that serve, all the servicemen and the volunteer, they make us feel like family. There's no hatred, we're just like family. That's the good part. That helped a lot.
Lana Clark was one of the first faces the refugees saw when they got on the base. She was assigned to issue new Social Security cards.
They would arrive on the airplanes sometimes at 2 and 3 in the morning, and of course a long flight, worn completely out, and we tried to make them comfortable and you know, give them food and comfort.
Tremont Nguyen was about a month old when she and her family arrived at Fort Chaffee. She says coming back with her family for the event was overwhelming.
Oh my God, it was so many feelings, so many emotions, and not just for me, but for my aunts and uncles who were old enough at that time to go ahead and remember. So it was overwhelming. They were so filled with gratitude to be able to come back to where our family started in America.
People was very helpful, teaching us the language and helping us acclimate it to everything from clothing to eating to the custom and everything. If it weren't for that, you know, I would never understand what true freedom, true democracy looked like.
At Fort Chaffee, covering news where you live, I'm Darren Bobb, 5 News.